Hey, do you actually do videography or photography often and looking to ways to upgrade your quality of videos and photo? Then you want to consider getting this 18 to 35 Sigma Art lens, which is a very wonderful lens. It's a very popular lens for one particular reason, and in this video, I'm going to go through a very in-depth review and samples of how great this lens is to help you to decide if this lens is for you. So let's find out more about this lens right now. Hey, it's Alvin and welcome to the Gadgets channel where we talk all this related to business and gadgets. And this video is actually recorded using the Canon M6 using the prime lens, which is the f22 prime lens. And you can always see the lens that I use on the bottom left for you easier to judge for yourself, alright, what the quality of the lens. So in this video, basically a lot of people has been talking about this particular lens for many years, and for many years many photographers are using this lens, basically designed purely for the APS-C sensor. Alright, so if you have an APS-C sensor camera, this is actually on a Canon mount. Alright, and because I'm using a Canon M, we still need to buy an adapter. Alright, so you can see this is the adapter that I use. Alright, it's from the mount under the EOS M adapter. Alright, so you need this to fix onto this lens here in order to use it for your any Canon M series or lens. If you have a normal DSLR Canon camera, you don't have to buy this, you just need to use this as well. So make sure it's on the EF mount. Alright, EF mount means that basically it has a certain hole. So because my Canon EOS M is a different smaller mount, so that's why you need this adapter. So you don't need this adapter if you're not using the M series cameras. Alright, so it's an EF mount. Alright, so let's make sure your camera can fit by the correct mount. Alright, it has many different mounts anyway when you actually want to purchase this camera. So there are Nikon, Olympus and so on. So the biggest frustration why I wanted to upgrade to this lens was because I shoot a lot of low light most of the time. Alright, and I realized that because you can widen the aperture so much, up to 1.8 on this particular lens here. Alright, so it actually helps you to get clearer pictures at a higher low ISO. Lower ISO will help you to get clearer pictures in a sense. Alright, and then you don't have to bump my ISO so high because I'm using an APS-C sensor. So basically, I'm filming right now not on the kit lens. The kit lens that comes with the EOS M6 is this kit lens, which is not that great. The only good thing about this kit lens is that it can zoom very far, up to 45, which is sometimes not even enough. Alright, so this one, the the Sigma, can zoom from 18 to 35. Alright, so a lot of people get this lens because firstly, you don't have to switch lenses in situations where basically you're going to a wedding and you want to zoom and you can't zoom with a prime lens. Alright, so this is a perfect zoom range for most wedding photographers, alright, bloggers like me. Okay, and that's the reason why I invest in this. This lens is not cheap. You can find out the price or below this video for more information. But this video is more about in-depth on what's so great about this lens, and let's go into details and samples of this thing. But before I go into the samples, I want to talk more about this lens. First of all, the advantage of this lens is you can open up high aperture, okay, up to 1.8. Alright, the drawback of this lens is that it's heavy. It is really heavy. I think it's about 900 grams, and it's even heavier than my camera. Okay, so you have a small body like mine, the EOS M6, you're going to feel it for sure. Right, comparing to all the EOS M lens, you can see the size wise is a big difference, alright, in terms of size. Okay, so basically that's one drawback. Second drawback is that if you're taking video with this, you need to have a clip-on mic or something like that, because it has a lot of some subtle noise, which later I'm going to show you the noise. Alright, one problem with this lens is the noise. Alright, but you can easily solve that using a wired microphone, or maybe you make your microphone external microphone. Don't use the internals. Alright, use the internals, you definitely will hear the zooming noise, which later I will show you what I mean. But other than that, it makes a very good photographer lens if you're taking ultrasound samples later on as well. So you can actually take very good shots with this particular lens because it shoots very good photographs. Alright, and so no issues on noise for photographs, but it's a very good photographer lens. Alright, and also for video wise it's very good. As I said, only drawback is the weight and the sound of this lens, but other than that, they had to make some sort of, and there's no image stabilizer on this lens, just take note. Alright, so you are depending on your camera stabilizer. If you're using GH5 with internal stabilizer, you don't have to worry about that, but some cameras don't have, so I only can use, for my particular case, I only have digital stabilizer. Alright, so let's go into the samples, and I'm going to switch over to this lens right now and shoot some samples so that you see the difference.
Alright, I created this setup to show you a demonstration of the rack focus on both sides, and I think you cannot guess which one is which. But you'll be surprised to know that on the left is actually the Canon prime lens, and on the right actually is the Sigma. So you can see both almost look identical, the same. Just that you notice the sharpness on the Sigma is slightly sharper. So there's a rack test on the Canon prime lens. You can see it's pretty okay, pretty good, as like Canon expected. And there's one thing good about Canon focusing system is good. Here's a test on Sigma's one to let you see, and you can see that it focuses just nice as well, as we're going to do it right now, and you can see it's pretty great as well. So both lenses actually perform pretty well in terms of focusing and quality as well.
Alright, I'm going to remain very quiet so you can hear what's the issue of this lens, of the noise of the zoom lens. So I'll be very quiet right now, and you see you can hear the sound. Alright, so I hope you can hear the problem with this lens. Alright, it's not really a major issue. If you are shooting at the wedding, you can't really hear the sound. It won't kill you as well, but the sound is there. Alright, it's not very loud, but you can definitely hear it if you're using internal mic. If you're using an external mic, it's not so bad as I'm using the external mic right now. So I hope and I'm going to show you more photo samples using this lens.
Alright, all these photos from now on are all taken with the Sigma lens. You can see the flowers are very on point in colors, and I like the sharpness of this lens. You can see the bokeh is very nice on this lens as well. It's another shot. All these shots are actually taken in my trip in Japan with my wife on holiday, and you can see the sharpness of the flowers and colors are all on point. And this is a nice sample of the greens of the photo. It's very nice as well, as you can see here. And the bokeh of my wife behind is very nice in terms of depth of field for photographs. So this lens makes a very good photography for photographers to use. You can also see I take a simple portrait of the sky with the tree as well. You can see the greens are really green, the blue is really blue. And by all these photos, right, that's been taken is not in RAW, it's in JPEG using the in-camera settings, and you can see this great sample of all the different shades of greens, alright, of the forest. You can see here it's very nice and on point as well. For night photography, this photo was taken in no light condition, alright, and you can see the sharpness of the crab, and the scene is really on point, and the bokeh in terms of depth as well. This is another photo taken outdoors in the night with no flash at all with my wife. You can see it's pretty nicely lit, and it's very nicely been taken as well. So I can say this lens is very good for photographers if you're considering to buy this lens for your own work.
Alright, so right now I'm filming on the Sigma Art lens. I switched over already. I'm not sure you can see the difference in terms of sharpness wise, but it is much sharper than this prime lens, the f2.0 22mm lens that Canon have made. Alright, the advantages of this lens is that it is much lighter than the Sigma lens, but the bad thing, I mean I do like this lens a lot, but the problem is that there are certain situations I need to zoom, I can't, and that's where this problem with this lens. I wish Canon will come out a lens. I heard rumors that's coming to come out one. Alright, and yeah, this is actually a good prime lens. If you don't want to bring something bulky, good for travel use as well. So you can consider getting this lens. I can put the link in the description if you are interested to look at this prime lens. But the Sigma lens definitely fits everything that I need to do. in terms of low light, can zoom. The only drawback, as I said, is the weight. Alright, so you're concerned about weight, you can get this prime f32 lens here. Alright, and it's not bad as well. So I hope this review will help you make a judgment call whether you should purchase this Sigma into the 35 lens. Alright, I found it's a very good investment. Alright, very good for wedding, low light. Alright, and also sharpness wise as well. I mean, I don't have to say much about this lens because a lot of people has been using this lens, and it's very famous for that. Alright, and it's a very good lens and a good investment. So I hope this review will help you. If you like it, please remember to click the like button below and share your friends, and subscribe this channel for more reviews and reviews, alright, about this. And below this video, if you go to my website blog, I have samples and more details about this lens, Sigma lens that you're looking at right now. Thanks for watching, God bless, and see you again very soon. Bye.